Good day, everyone. I'm here to introduce letter S, 6 letter S that you have to stay away from if you want to live healthy. If you need a healthy life, you want that your pains to get stopped, you want that your blurry vision to be forgotten, you want all these kind of symptoms that you are experiencing in your body system every time, you want them to get vanished. So listen to this 6 letter S that is the solution, and then it is the key to a healthy living. Number one, the first S is sugar and sweets. Sugar and sweets. You have to avoid sugars. So the added sugars have to be avoided, and then your carbohydrates have to be limited. If you want the sugar to get lower in your body system, then you have to avoid sweets. For those of you that love candies, love those things, love those sweets, you have to avoid it if you want your body system to be in good state and good condition. So that is the first S. The second S is avoid salt. Some of you have been addicted to excess salt intake. You don't have to eat too much salt, because too much salt in the body result to many health conditions. Then if you want to have a healthy life, you have to reduce your intake of salt. That is number two. The second S. The third S is spice. Spice. So for those of you that love to add much maggi in your foods, abundant maggi in your foods, this kind of curry, pepper, thyme, and so on and so forth, you put them in abundance, in a large quantity in your foods. You use them to boil your to cook your meat, to fry your fish and other things. So all these things have to be reduced if you want to live a healthy life. So the fourth letter S is saturated fats. Saturated fat. You have to stay away from saturated fat. For those of you that you love to fried fish, to fried meat. So what is saturated fat? This means that you wanted to fry, they have their own fats. Even the fishes, they have their own fats as well. But you now added another oil in order to fry them. So whenever you use this oil to fry them, so the oil becomes saturated, then it will be thickened. So that oil will be affecting your bloodstream. So then you might be having cholesterol, blood fat, and so on and so forth, which can lead to many health conditions like blurry vision, like eyes problem, like having insomnia, like having body pain, leukemia, and anemia, and so on and so forth, even stroke as well. So if you want to live healthy, you have to get away from letter S, saturated fats. Then the fifth letter S is smoking. You have to get rid of smoking. For those of you that you smoke marijuana, you smoke tobaccos, you smoke cigarettes, all these things have to be avoided if you want to have a good health status or a good health conditions. So most of people, you can see it has been written in the tobaccos that you are buying, in the cigarettes that you are buying, that the smokers are liable to die young, and it is not good for you to die young. You have to see people that they smoke on a regular basis. The type one of the signs that you will be seeing in them is that they will be getting. So you have to get rid of this thing because it affects your lungs and your kidneys. So if you want to live a healthy life, you have to get away from letter S, smoking. So the last S the last S, so they are in two places, but they are the last S. So which is the sixth letter S? The sixth letter S is stress and strain. Stress and strain. One of the major factors that are killing our people today is the letter S, stress and the strain. So most of the people nowadays, they engage in some kind of strenuous activities. At the end of the day, for them to eat the food that is healthy for them, it will be very looking awkward to them, or to avoid the drugs that is suitable for their health conditions is somehow costly. So both for those of you that have been passing through stress, you have to limit your stress. So that is why there is what we call stress management. So I'll be coming up with this topic inshallah by God's grace, so that I'll be enlightening ourselves concerning this stress. Then strains, you don't have to always strain yourself. You don't have to strain your muscles. You don't have to strain your blood vessels. There are some people that they cannot talk in a lower voice, so they try to strain their veins. So if you wanted to be healthy and you wanted to live a healthy life, you have to stay away from letter S, stress and strain. So if you found this video useful, please kindly press the plus button to follow me, like, share and comment. Ask your question in the comment section. You might give us an advice about the type of videos you want, so that this will help us in keeping you updated. So thank you for your viewing. So I'm your lovely one, Dr. Seriki Onistijava. Your wellness is key.